So, hello students, this is your teacher Sudipta Nath, and this is the introductory class of solid mechanics paper code PCME 502. So today I am going to discuss only about the syllabus. So in the coming semester, particularly in the fifth semester, you are having this paper, that is solid mechanics. So which are the part that you have to study and you have to focus more? That is our concern. So first of all, let us check this particular page. So here you can see that is there are 5 different modules for this subject, that is PCME 502 solid mechanics. So in the first module, that is introduction to Cartesian tensor, strains, concept of strain, derivation of small strain tensor and compatibility. Then comes stress, derivation of Cauchy relation and equilibrium and symmetry equations, principal stresses and directions. So this chapter is very important from the examination point of view, final semester examination point of view. Not only that you will get some basic or preliminary knowledge about the upcoming semesters fundamental papers like machine design and kinematics and theory of machine, which is already there, that is PCME 503 in this semester only. So there itself the different properties of material and how they behave under different type of external forces and loads. So what are the different types of stress generated due to strain, and what is the expected deformation for different types of material, specifically if it is isotropic, if it is homogeneous, if the deformation is linear in nature, then one type of parameter or one particular type of pattern is observed. And if it is not following that rule or those rules, then the equation is a bit different. So these are the things that we are going to discuss over here, both theory and numerical, that you need to study. And I am going to give you the full notes on this particular module, which is having 12 contact hours, but we need a little more than that because the explanation, it will take a little longer period of time. And from my study I have found that in the previous semesters, bulk of the question that came from module 1, 2 and 3. So obviously you can understand that module 1 is important. Then comes module 2, where constitutive equations including generalized Hooke's law, linear elasticity, material symmetry, and very important, that is boundary value problems and concept of uniqueness and superposition, that comes into the picture. But my suggestion is that concept of uniqueness and superposition, if you find it very difficult, then this small part you can omit, although I will discuss about it. But I am talking about your examination point of view, that if you feel it is a bit difficult for you for understanding, for application purpose, then you can omit this part. Then comes the plane stress and plane strain problems, introduction to governing equation in a cylindrical and spherical coordinate, and axisymmetric problem. Probably this is the smallest module of this 5 different modules which I have found among these 5. Why it is smallest? Because there are only 4 to 5 main equation that you need to study, you need to apply, and the numericals are relatively a little easier with respect to the other modules and other parts. It is not that lengthy, as per syllabus concern, and it is relatively easier what I have found. Then comes application of thick cylinders, rotating disc, torsion of non-circular cross sections, stress concentration problems, thermoelasticity, then 2D contact problems. Those things they comes under module 4. But one thing remember, that each and every section which I have mentioned just right now, they individually and I mean separately, if I am talking about themselves, they are very vast topics, especially like for rotating disc, torsion of non-circular cross section, stress concentration problem, thermoelasticity, like that. Individually, they are so vast that they itself they can make one particular book chapter. So like that, it is highly possible. And then number 5, module number 5 is solutions using potentials. One is energy method among them, and introduction to plasticity. This is another small module, but a bit conceptual. So first of all, we'll focus more on the first 3 modules, and then some selective parts of module 4 and module 5. So this is our game plan. We'll study the theoretical part. We'll try to understand all the derivations in a specific manner. We'll realize and will reciprocate or replicate that how things happen, and finally we'll definitely try to solve some numerical problems. So this is how the entire syllabus can be explained. Do not worry, the expression might be a little difficult sometimes for you people, but it's not that difficult also, so that you cannot get good score. You have to try hard, a little hard, for this particular topic, because it is entirely conceptual and numerical based. So one by one we'll try to understand that what exactly is going on and how to solve the problems. Okay, so goodbye for now, and see you soon for the next video from module number 1, and we are going to discuss about the introduction to Cartesian tensor and all. Thank you. Goodbye.